Hello, you beautiful gems. Happy New Year. How's it going? What's happening? How was everybody's New Year? Oh, let me put this on here. Gotta get my mug warmer on so that my coffee doesn't get cold. How bright is this light? Is it okay? I still have the tree up behind me. How long do you guys keep your Christmas tree up? I feel like I usually put it up the first weekend of December, and then I kind of usually take it down like mid-January. Subway gift cards, sweet. What's your go-to Subway order? Honestly, I always get the Veggie Delight. And then I just pack it full of veg. BMT. What am I doing here? I need to delete some stuff. I gotta figure out what we want to draw today. This is done. This is done. I'm gonna clean up and clear out some old stuff in my reference photo. Draw you. Let's see. What do I have here, actually? Oh, see, I do have. I thought I did. I think I should do some more Walking Dead portraits. You know? I can delete that. I'm deleting like old references from like commissions and stuff like that. Ooh, maybe I could draw Wednesday. I'm like low-key trying not to freak out because I did a portrait for a friend for Christmas, and I brought the USB stick to Staples to print it out last Friday. And yesterday I went to go work on art and realized I didn't have the USB stick. And a lot of my current art projects are on that USB stick. So I am going to go after stream today and hope to God I tore apart my purse, my car. So I hope so much that they have it. I'm pretty sure they do, and I'm pretty sure they would have held on to it, no problem, but part of me is like, if I get there and they don't have it, I'm gonna be like, oh no. But I'm trying not to think about that too much. I'm sure it's fine. The Staples? It's not that far from me. Let's see. Size large. Let's see if we can get a good Wednesday photo. The dance one's kind of fun. Did you watch Wednesday Lobster? like that one too. This one's got Thing on her shoulder. That might be a good one too. So, what did y'all get up to for New Year's? We watched Glass Onion. It was so good. It was so good. I think I like Knives Out a little bit better. I was talking to a few people. It's like kind of timeless, a little more. And the twist is kind of later to the end. Whereas like no spoilers, but in Glass Onion, the twist is a little more in the middle. There's still a couple twists, I guess, but yeah. Let's see what else I can find. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Spend time with your mom? That's nice. Yeah, you said you were going there for the holidays, right? Let's see. Okay. I think these are pretty good. Let's throw them all in a folder here. What else is happening? Oh, I posted the schedule up in the Discord. I haven't put it on social medias yet, but I always post in the Discord first. Okay. But we can have a quick peek at that, actually. That coffee is hot because I have it on my mug warmer. I love my little mug warmer. That's like one of my number one. That and my water bottle are like my two favorite Christmas presents that I got this year. Hey, Lone Wolfen, thank you for following. Welcome in. How are you? All right, let's switch over. Okay, so yeah, let's switch over to art here. Oops. Let's see. Get my tablet down. Also, Happy New Year! 2023. What are we going to do this year? What goals have we set? Oh, create new. I'm going to do a new portrait. Do this, we'll do this. So yeah, real quick, I'll go over the calendar for this month. We're supposed to work on the X-Files, but that work in progress is on that USB that I need to go and get. So we'll start a new portrait today. Tomorrow's going to be a bonus Minecraft Gemcraft stream. Coral Island on Thursday. And then Friday, I want to delve in some of the new games that I have so far. One of them, oh, why is my camera being weird? There we go. So this Friday I'm gonna play When the Past Was Around. I want to get through some of this like story-driven games that maybe we can get through in one stream. Next week I've got the Luke Skywalker portrait. Bonus stream is going to be Coral Island. Then maybe another art stream for Spare Gems. And then the Marbles tournament is going to be next Friday, the 13th. So put that in your calendars if you'd like to come play. New portrait. I don't know. I might change around the portrait streams. Whatever we're working on, whatever I feel like working on, you know, that kind of deal. Then I thought maybe we'd do a power wash stream because we haven't played that game in a long time and it's so satisfying just as a bonus stream, because the bonus streams I'm probably going to keep a little bit shorter. Then some Gemcraft on the 19th. The 20th is going to be the cosplay stream where I dress up as Pizzazz from Gem and we play One Hand Clapping, which is a platformer that uses your voice to help you move through the game. I don't exactly know how it works, but I'm excited to figure it out. Then we have Pet Sketch stream. I actually added the bonus so I could have 2 Pet Sketch days. Coral Island, and then we're gonna have our 12-hour stream at the end of January. And then we're nearly into February, so that's the end of the bonus streams. And then I do have scheduled for February 3rd a playthrough of Journey, because I have never played it. I've wanted to play it ever since it came out. And I never have. So what's going on here? I would really, really like to try it, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Journey is such a pretty game. I know it came out ages ago, but I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and I think this would be a good opportunity. And I looked it up. It said you could pretty much play the game in like 4 to 5 hours if you were like a completionist, maybe a little bit shorter if not. So I am a bit of a completionist, but we'll see. Anyways, let's do... Ah! Oh no! I gotta stop dropping this pen, man. Let's get our reference up. Wednesday. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Uh-oh, which one could I... Ooh, there's 2 that I can't open. Let's see. Which ones could I not open? I've got that one, that one. I like that one because Thing is on her shoulder. Is this the same? No. Okay. This one and... Okay. So we're missing the... dancing and the snap. Okay, so I'll just open it in Paint and then save it again. For some reason, there's certain files that like I don't know, there's like a transparency loss or something, but I just have to convert them in Paint. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yes. Yes, please. This one and this one. There we go. So this one's cool, the snapping one, because that's kind of classic. So this is Jenna Ortega. She plays Wednesday in the new series. She's very good. The casting in that series was very, very good. I really like this dancing one, and I'm tempted to do maybe I like this one. I'm tempted to do maybe like this in the background. Maybe something in the foreground. Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, it's Tim Burton. I don't usually like to do upward angles. I don't think it works very well. So I'll get rid of that one. The question is, do I want this one or this one? I'm drawn towards this one a little bit more. This one has Thing on her shoulder. But I could put Thing on her shoulder in this one. Let's do this one for now. Do this. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of like, I don't want to give anything away, but a lot of the designs and stuff in the show are very Tim Burton-esque, for sure. Let's see what we got here. Move this over a tiny bit. So y'all can see. All right, let's get a sketch going here. Like the dark stuff? Yeah, like the gothic kind of vibe for sure. I need to make sure all my settings are correct. They are not. Transfer on. Flow down. That should not be on yet. Sorry, I gotta fix that. I am gonna have some sponsored stream this week. I am going to have some sponsored streams this week, but not today because I haven't set up the rest of the turn my chatbot commands off. this and timers for now. Okay. You would be a goth boy? Well, how come you're not a goth boy? You can be a goth boy. Nothing's stopping you. Don't have goth clothes, just need to buy everything black. I would say I was like semi-goth in high school. I definitely like hung out with a lot of goth friends. Leggings are like stretchy, kind of tighter pants, cloth pants. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear about Jeremy Renner and the like snowplow accident he was in? That's freaking wild, man. Yeah, apparently, I don't know. I've heard different stories, so like there's definitely rumors flying, but he had one of those like ride-on snowplows, and I guess he got off it to clear some debris, and it hit him. And apparently chewed up at least one of his legs pretty bad. And luckily his neighbor was a doctor and was able to like get a tourniquet and get him, you know, so he didn't bleed out. And now he's had 2 surgeries. He has like blunt force trauma to the chest. I read somewhere that like he could lose a leg. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, it was like a serious accident. Working on dirt games. Jeremy Renner? No, Hawkeye is Jeremy Renner. He's in stable but critical condition, is what they said. Yeah, pretty intense stuff. Yeah, I hope so too, Lobster. Hopefully he comes away from it all right, you know. Bit of recovery. Because he was like, what, 51? Treat for Molly. She's not here right now. Give me a second. Molly! You want a treat, baby? I'll set it here. If she doesn't come out, I'll give you your points back in a bit. But if she comes, I'll give her a treat for you. Yeah, sometimes she comes right away to hang out. Like, as soon as I start streaming, as soon as she hears me, like, get on the mic, she'll come over. And then other days, she's just, like, too chill, having a nap at the door. Gonna go for a walk? Nice! What's the weather like where you are? We had a really weird mild streak between the week, between, like, Christmas and New Year's. But, does she drop the mic? Yeah. Oh, hello! You did hear me! She came in. Come on, baby. You want a treat? Lobster wants to give you a treat. Come on up. You come on. Look what Mommy's got for you. Come on. Good girl. Here. Bring her. You want to come up here? Come here. Here she is. You say thank you? Thank you for spending your bubbles on a treat for Molly. Yeah, good girl. You gonna come hang out with us? Not too bad. It's been unusual weather. Yeah, same for us. Yeah, we had a weird warm streak. Do 10 squats, Lobster. What are you doing? All right, you gotta do them with me though. All right, ready? Stand up straight. Here, I'll go to just chat. Stand up straight. We gotta stick that butt out when we do squats. Like we're sitting in a chair. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. The tree behind me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. Okay, wait, I gotta go get my water bottle. 2 seconds. Look at my new water bottle. Tip my camera back down. Whoop. Here. It's got all the, like, hours on it. And then you refill it halfway through the day. That's good. Good stuff. Thank you. Yes, hydrate. Exactly. Exactly. Now, what did I do with my glove? Here it is. What did I do with my tablet pen? Oh, it's hiding under the wire. I always love starting a new portrait because there's always this sort of awkward stage where I'm just trying to get things in. And it just does not, it just looks, it doesn't even look sketchy. It just looks like very messy. I think I put her nose too far apart. Either that or I made it too small. I think that's a little better. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Good to see you. Did you have a good holiday? Happy New Year. We are working on a Wednesday portrait today. The thing that's going to make this all come together is the hair, right? Here's my coffee. I'm alive and well alive. Hey. Then you're doing well. Because mostly that's all it takes. And I'm very happy you are. Let's see if I can. It's kind of crazy how much of a Tim Burton look she has naturally. Why do I keep getting that noise? What is it from? Like, it sounds like the steam noise, but I don't think it is. It's not, Discord. It's like I'm getting messages, but I don't know where from, so I can't check them. New Year's is a rough anniversary? I'm sorry to hear that. I went very quietly into New Year's this year. We were supposed to go to a friend's house for like a big game night and big meal and everything. And she texted me on Friday to say her and her partner had tested positive for COVID. So we were like, well, So we mostly just stayed in and watched we watched Glass Onion, which I really enjoy because I really love the first Knives Out. The characterizations in those movies are fabulous. What? Where is that noise coming from? Do you hear it? Can you guys hear that? It's not Discord. Is it on Steam? I don't even have Steam open right now. I genuinely don't know where that's coming from, and it's bugging me. I don't understand. Yeah, there's no chats open. Weird. Oh, you know what I don't have open? I should have my Twitch, I'm not on my creator dashboard. Here we go. Okay, so if got this here. And then it's all hair, baby. So funny, because to me, like, it doesn't even look like her, but I know all the bones are there, which is what's the most important part about it. I'd love to draw Gwendolyn Christie too. She looks so amazing in that series. Doing some stuff for work, so I'm in and out today. Need 2 to 3 sketches ready for a meeting in an hour. Sketches of what? Like just design stuff or? Can't say much more than environments, yeah. I understand. NDAs are NDAs, man. You can't breach them. sure this is in the right place.
Let's bring that beat back.
Whoops. Didn't have my lock on, so it made it weird. I wish I could show you guys more about the book covers that I do and stuff, but all of that's under NDA until the book gets published. Or at least until the advertisements come out for it. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra's in the house. How's it going, Cobra? Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy 2023. We did it. So we made it. What'd you get up to for New Year's, Cobra? Tell me you didn't work. You didn't work, did you? Oof, ads. Wait. Aren't you modded? Why, or aren't you subbed? Why are you getting ads? Oh no. I don't know if she can hear me right now. Cobra, let me know when you're back. Okay, that's looking a little more like her, isn't it? Okay, back. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Cobra. That sucks. I was like, wait, why are you getting ads? You just renewed your sub. Hey, photo guy, how's it going? Took the night off. I approve. Aqua approved. Cobra tested, Aqua approved. Chilling at your brother's? Photo guy, happy new year. How's it going? Yeah, we were supposed to go to my friend's house and then they got tested positive for COVID. So we hung out at home, watched Glass Onion, which we all really enjoyed thoroughly. I grew up, like, my mom and I would always watch, like, especially the British TV, like murder, like Midsummer Murders and even Murder, She Wrote, and, you know, all of those kind of mystery dramas. We love Poirot and Miss Marple. I've read nearly all the books. So, like, love a good murder mystery with a bunch of kooky characters. So, I mean, when Knives Out came out, it was like, the cast is stellar. And it definitely blew us out of the water. So then, and my kids are the same. We now love, like, we were like pausing it halfway through, being like, okay, what do we think? What are our theories? What do you think is real and what isn't? And who's da 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 da? It was so good. Glass Onion was funny, but I called it from the start. Did you really? I was saying that earlier. Knives Out, I would say Knives Out is still the better film of the two. Glass Onion was, like, fun. But I found the sort of twist in Knives Out was, I think, and someone said Knives Out is more timeless, and I think that's true. I think Glass Onion is very sort of very set in a lot of ways, if that makes sense. It was interesting. A friend, we were talking about it, and even down to the masks that the characters wear all say something about them, like about how and it was also very interesting to see, because, like, so much media that was filmed during the, like, height of the pandemic, and it seemed it, like, really a lot of them tried to ignore it. Like, you don't see people wearing masks or see it being talked about, but this specifically dealt with that period and was like, people were on Zoom calls and everybody had to wear their masks, and, like, yeah, Glass Onion was a bit more comedic. They definitely leaned a lot more into the, like, taking on of archetypes, the sort of the stereotype, playing around with stereotypes, and poking fun at certain characters, or having characters be not necessarily larger than life, but just very easily identifiable. Yeah, I like them both. I like them both. For sure. I'm just gonna do this for now. As I do want to draw a thing on her shoulder. I think that's a good little add-on. Gotta get up and run an errand before work, but I don't want to. I hear you. Last night, we went, Photo Guy, you'll love this, and Dragon Loot, actually, because we went, or I went, we were supposed to play D&D. Unfortunately, one of my players had to cancel very last minute. So we were like, well, let's hang out anyways. We've got the food, we've got the, you know, whatever. So I was like, they were like, do we want to play a one shot? Do we want to, you know, I don't know. So I said, well, do you have any other games that we could play, like table games or something? So my friend brought out The Quiet Year, which is a world building game where you create a map together and you sort of draw cards. There's like cards for each season, spring, summer. You go through spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and the game ends when the frost shepherds come. And it was really interesting because you don't play characters in the world, you play sort of gods that it's almost like a tabletop Sim City where you get these prompts. So most of the cards say, you know, this happens or this happens, and you decide what it is that happens and how that affects, you know. So the whole premise is the apocalypse has happened, the world has ended, whatever was before is done, there was a great war, whatever it was, and you have this little community of survivors who now have to, you have a year, you have a quiet year where, you know, the apocalypse is over and you have to sort of rebuild with your little community. So you decide as a group where you are starting. Are you starting on a beach, on a mountain, in a forest? Like you decide the setting. So we picked an archipelago. Yeah. So it's like a little series of little islands, which was interesting because then there wasn't a lot of trees for wood. But, you know, and you each choose, there was 4 of us, so you each choose a resource and then you choose one to be in abundance. So we chose water in abundance, but not necessarily potable water. So then we had to find ways to, you know, filter the water. But so for each turn, you draw a card, you do what it says on the card, and then you have an action. You can either start a discussion, discover something new, or start a project, and you decide how many weeks the project's going to take. And so you use dice to count down the weeks, and each turn is 1 week. So yeah, we built this little society and like, yeah, exactly, Photo Guy. But it's a great way if you're a DM looking to sort of start a new campaign and you want to build the world with your players. You can sort of set some parameters about what the history was or how the world ended or whatever. And then you can spend this year with your players rebuilding the community, and then you can set your game in there. You know what I mean? And like weather systems can happen, things can happen to make projects fail, depending on the cards you draw. Like it was very, very interesting. It was a little daunting at first because it was very, very open. You know, it was like basically you could choose anything. You could put it anywhere. You could decide what resources. Have you ever seen those videos where people build D&D world maps with dice? Hey, Shalaris! Do you mean like they physically roll the dice and then draw like islands around them? Or do you mean the dice have different values for different things? Because I've seen both. It was definitely an interesting exercise because on the one hand, you're sort of rooting for your little communities to succeed, but on the other hand, it's not fun if everything goes to plan. So between the cards and between the choices of the players, and you could also take, there were these little skulls, these little bones, And if someone in the world, or if something happened in the world that you didn't like, you could take it as a contempt. So you would have a certain amount of like contempt. And anytime you had a discussion, nothing would be decided. You could start a discussion like, okay, how, so basically with a discussion, you would start it and then each person around the table would be allowed to say something, but then nothing would be decided from it, like many discussions. So it would be like, okay, we're not gathering enough resources. We need to focus on that. And then the next person would be like, yeah, but you know, we do have this and we're doing this. And then someone else would be like, art is important. And then someone else, you know what I mean? So you could just say we use beans. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and actually you don't, to play the game, you actually don't need the deck of cards. You can go online, you can use like basically a card deck, a regular card deck, and each card will be assigned a season and a meaning or an event. So we ended up creating this archipelago. We decided we had abundance of water, but we also had some algae, and then we discovered some clay, and then there was one great big tree on the island, like this massive like baobab tree. So, and then another player decided that there were these little sort of cross between chinchillas and lemurs, and she called them grimbillas. Living in the tree. And so then we were like, okay, what do they eat, and and then we decided their poop glowed. It was bioluminescent. So we were like, well, we can use those as lights maybe, and then we were like, can we use the algae to filter the water? And then, there was a series of underground caves on one island, and what was all in the caves? Can we set a project to explore those? And then one of the things was this structure that was underwater we discovered a submarine. There was a submarine left over. So then it was like, can we salvage that for parts? And then there was this just structure underwater that nobody knew what it was about. And so then there was a project to investigate that. And then we found out there were people inside, like a different species of people. And so then we were trying to communicate with them. And we discovered there was like a monsoon season that had once destroyed a bunch of stuff. And like maybe that was going to happen again. So there was just it was just very fun. What you do is have a mass amount of small items and pour them out over a table, and you draw land shapes. Yep. Yeah, like rice or beans or yeah, I've seen that done. So yeah, it was a very fun project. I would say that for anybody who hasn't played any sort of TTRPG game, it might be a little overwhelming. Because when you're presented with just an absolute with very few parameters, it can be a little sort of daunting. But because we had all played together, like it wouldn't be a good icebreaker game. Do you know what I mean? And it was funny because two of us were very like Mad Maxing it. We were like, we need food, water, and shelter. And then the other two of us were like, there's these cute little animals. And ooh, we found a submarine. And we can collect sea glass. And we were like, what is going on? We were laughing a lot about it. It was very funny. Most D&D players will have a Crown Royal bag full of dice, yeah. Absolutely. Makes brain go brr. I have a knitted dragon egg. That's what my dice bag is. I think I've showed you guys that before. It's in the perfect color too. Wait, I have it right here because it's my favorite thing. This is my dice bag. I got it at like a Christmas craft show. It was like, you know, all pine cones and snowmen. And then I went by this one table and she had knit all these like fingerless gloves and stuff. And then she had like 3 of these sitting in the back. And I was like, are those dice bags? And she was like, yes, they are. No one ever knows what they are. I'm like, are they dragon egg dice? She's like, yeah. I was like, how much are they? She was like, $10. And I was like, shut up. You need to be, I'm going to give you $20 for it. And you should be charging $30. And she was like, oh, thank you. And so I gave her like a shout out on my Instagram and stuff. But yeah, it's like drawstring. There's all my shiny clickety clacks. And yeah, that's my dragon egg dice bag. I love it. It makes me very happy. And it makes a good sound too. ASMR. Anyways. That's my good dice bag. Shalaris, absolutely. I was like, you could charge $40 for those, no problem. And she was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, seriously. But I guess because she goes to sort of more the craft shows, like local craft shows that aren't, you know, geek themed. She's like, most people don't even know what they are, so I don't really sell that many. I was like, that's no reason to charge $10 for them. I was like, that's crazy. All right, I think we've got a good sketch going here. I think it's time to get some details in, yeah? Oh, I'm not even on my art page. Here we go. Sorry. If she went convention, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're making the stuffs. Good job. All right. Let's get our sketch on. Maybe this is the way to go. And let's bring this down a bit. So funny because right away I can see like, oh, I got the angle of this a little bit wrong. I'm having to save every photo off my phone? How come? Are you gonna restart it or are you getting a new phone? My mom wants to take me to get a new phone. And I have a lot of pictures of a whole lot. Yeah. Yeah, I usually transfer everything to my computer. I'm actually due for a new phone in April because we're on like a 2-year contract. This is actually the first time we did a contract where I pay less, but I have to hand the phone back in at the end. And so I don't exactly know how it works. I'm kind of curious to see. I'm on a Galaxy S10e. It's years out of date. Binda, yes it is. Hello, Binda. Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. Yeah, I'm working on a Wednesday portrait. I really, really enjoyed the show, so I thought it'd be fun to... And like, I already did some other Spooky Girl sketches. Like Lydia from Beetlejuice, and I did Christina Ricci's Wednesday. So I was like, let's add to it. You did your artwork on Nevermore? What's Nevermore? Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, what's Nevermore? Sounds familiar, but now I'm not. You can post a link here if you like. I'd love to see what you're working on. That's right. It's a school. Yes. Okay. Nevermore. Yes. I do remember. I was like, I know I've heard about it. Shalaris loves Nevermore. Let's see it. You can post it right in chat here. I have links turned on, Binda. Yeah, send me the link from your, or you can just, what's your Instagram? If you like. I also have a Discord. ! Discord if you want to join. I have an art channel in there that you can post your finished works or your work in progresses if you're looking for critique. I always spend a lot of time on the eyes because I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. If you get the eyes right, you can flub a lot else. But people will look for the eyes first. You posted on the Discord? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, is this the actual school? Wait, didn't you post this before? That you were working on it? Yeah. You posted it back in November. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it looks good. It's a lot. There's a lot of lighting. A lot of different lighting to put together. I wonder if it's based off a real building. Let's see here. Is it? It's based off a real building? I wonder where from. Wait, oops, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want to see. Yeah, it's interesting to see all the shapes come together and all the lighting, right? Like what's in shadow and what isn't. It's very cool. It's looking good. I'll be interested to see it when you finish. Okay. What made you choose Nevermore? Is it just a show that you like? I'm gonna look it up. Where can you watch it? Nevermore. Nevermore Academy. Oh, right. Okay, Nevermore is the Academy from Wednesday. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is hilarious. They have their own website. Notable alumni, meet the students. Yes. Okay. So it's not the webtoon. It's... No. Yeah, this is Nevermore Academy from the show Wednesday. That's why I was like, there's something familiar about it. What's the webtoon about? Wait, is that the webtoon with all the people who have like powers and they have different levels? I think that's the one that Pasta used to read, and I read a bunch of it. Was that called Nevermore? Webtoon is about all of dead people trying to come back to life? Oh, that's definitely not the one that I read. That sounds cool, though. It's their souls. Oh. Oh, no, I want to look it up. I want to look it up really quick. Nevermore webtoon. Ooh, the art is very cool. Very gothic style. I think one of the best things about like webcomics and webtoons is, especially one that's been going for a while, is like starting at the beginning and then seeing how quickly their style improves, because when you're drawing that much, like you can't help it, like it just automatically. But then the other hard part about it is you get better and then you go back and you're like, oh, I want to redraw this chapter, I want to redraw this page, or I want to redraw this. And that's just, it just goes on forever like that. It's so hard. I have so many friends who have done web comics or even, you know, indie comics, and they're like, oh, I could do it so much better now. I just want to ask, I was thinking of starting YouTube reaction where I'll react on show and draw things from that show. What do you think? I think that could be interesting. The sort of trick to, I don't know if it's a trick because it's a massive combination of luck as far as success on YouTube goes. But the thing about, oops, my coffee was done and my thing was still on. I gotta be careful about that. You either have to be the first, the best, or the luckiest when it comes to success online, right? So if the more unique your content is, the more likely it will catch attention. If that's what you're doing it for, because that doesn't necessarily have to be your motivator, right? But it's definitely a combination of like quality of content, uniqueness of content, and then that factor which nobody can quantify, which is just luck. Just something getting seen at the right time, something going viral. So I think what you're describing is a unique perspective. If you can talk about your reactions to it or what you liked or didn't like while you're working on something, it would be somewhat of a different take, you know? Well, the other thing we did over the weekend on New Year's Day, we went to the movie theater and saw Avatar, The Way of Water. It was a good sequel. I would say one of my favorite things about the Avatar series was the going to Pandora in Disney and having that whole experience. So I think that almost enhanced my enjoyment of the films, because that was one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. They recreated the entire world, and the ride was, I still don't know how they did it. Like, it was beyond VR. It was the most immersive experience I've ever had. Yes, I know, Zendaya. That moment when you take a sip of ice cold water after brushing your teeth. I could feel that as I was reading it, Cobra. You posted artwork? A portrait? Ah, cool. It's an interesting technique. Like, is this a finished piece for you, or is this a work in progress? Because you can see where you've blocked out the light, the sort of almost, what's the term I'm looking for? The, like, geometrical aspect of your style is very interesting. That still conveys the, like, shape, expression, color, lighting. It's very cool. But do your pieces get, like, more finished than this, or is this as, like, sort of far as you go? Right, okay. I think it'd be interesting for you to post your reference alongside it so that people can see, like, where you drew from and what aspects of the portrait or of the building, whatever it is, that you decided to draw from or decided to emphasize. You know, were you more looking at the lighting of it? Were you more looking at the expression? Were you more looking at the texture of things? What program do you use, Binda? Color and reaction of the person viewing it? Or that's what you're trying to capture? Like, for me, I'm never just trying to capture the likeness. I'm because the likeness is just the actor, right? But when I paint, I want to paint the character too. I want to make sure that the expression and the color choices that I make reflect the entire tone of the show, movie, character. And all of that is done with the lighting choices that I make, the expression choices that I make, and the color choices that I make. And even where I draw the eye, right? Like where I want you to look first, which is where I will put the most detail. Krita? What is Krita? Is that a program? Free and open source raster graphics editor designed primarily for digital art and 2D animation. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of it. Do, 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 do. You know, it's January and the weather should not be this nice. It was like last Friday here in Canada, in the end of December, so December 30th, it was 10 degrees Celsius, which is, what is it? Double it and add 32? So that's like 50. Fahrenheit, sorry. To stretch there. I do not remember a winter that has happened in my lifetime. Lurking while driving. Okay. Be careful. Be safe. You like to break the face into shapes? Yeah, a lot of people do that. I often talk about, especially with lighting, you want to see where the negative space is, because that's just as important as the positive. Like 8 months ago? Yeah, like I said, I think for like work in progresses or sketches, they're very good. I'd be really interested to see like a finished piece in that style. Yeah, actually I have to post my new my time lapse that I did of my aunt's portrait. I started editing it, but I haven't finished it yet. Sometimes I wonder if I should do voiceovers with it. Usually I just, you know, put it to music and let that be it. Hey, FCD is here. How's it going, FCT? Happy New Year! I love that this and Crab Rave have become your calling card. We're working on a little Wednesday portrait here. What's new with you? Happy New Year, Shalaris. 2023, man. I turned 41 this year. What's that like? But it's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Chick's calendar. 10:06 p.m. for you. It's late. Here it's only 4:06. She must be over in Europe, eh? Yeah, EU, yeah. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me. You know, my Twitch Wrapped said I was in like the top 2% of art streamers. I was like, whoa. And that's after like a whole summer of not streaming any art. But it's funny because so much of my feed, I follow like other artists and stuff on Twitch. So it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, in a small percentage. But apparently I am. Okay, I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break. I'll push through some ads so that we can get rid of those. Actually, there's ads starting in 3 minutes anyway, so I might as well start it now. If you're subbed, congrats, no ads for you. You get to watch my BRB reel. If you're not subbed, here's your ads, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. Make sure those are going. Or not. There we go. And I will BRB. I love spring. I can hear the birds chirping again. Like me, I'm chirping again. I'm a bird. Fabulous. Are you serious? You're killing me. There we go. Come on. Why am I having so much trouble with this? There we go. Are you kidding me? Amazing. Amazing. Who donated?
Maddie! Maddie! Maddie, thank you so much. Oh my god, pause. Everybody, hang on. Maddie just donated $100. Maddie just got us more than halfway to our goal. Ah! Is he even in here? Or did he just like sneak onto Twitter or something and do it? Maddie, you cheeky... Run? Oh, I can run. Oh, but it costs me energy. Well, let's book it. Wah! Oh!
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for the park store.
You just missed it.
What?
You've got an accent. Where are you from? Oh, Russia. Jump up.
Body was in laboratory by like the electrical place that was right there. Okay, so go to Reddit. I saw both Peanut Butter and Winky Face. The only person I did not.
Oh, look who it is. We're open every day, weather permitting, that is. He's so good looking. Can't stand when people wear perfume that's too strong.
How do you feel about the smell of sweat and dirt?
Just in case there's like a secret. Oh, that scared me. You will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Sorry. I was not expecting the Brian because that's my husband's name. Somebody clip that, please. Brian. Thanks, everyone.
Into the comb, loop to loop. Here we go. Here we go. Zoom. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we got some yeets happening here. Some little lit up yeets. Tricker yeets. Oh no, that was terrible. Everyone else is pretty following in my footsteps there, but Poppy's got a sizable lead. Okay, I'm just leaving. Open doors. Ow! Ow! All right, we're back. My friend Dina and friend of the show gave me some shortbread yesterday that she had made, and it's very good. I also made chocolate chip banana muffins on the weekend. Whenever I have bananas that aren't gonna make it, that's usually my go-to thing that I bake. Oh, I thought my mic was still off. I want another one of those because they were tasty. I think I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner tonight.
Shortbread is so basic, but also so delicious. Like, it's just flour, sugar, butter. But like, the combination of the texture and like the fact that it's not too sweet, you know? I want to get some of the texture in here because she has freckles. Which I actually kind of love that they kept that in. I wonder if they did a makeup test with and without them. Gotta go get some groceries. Have a great day, everyone. Take care, photo guy. Talk to you soon. Okay, one more. One more and then I'll be done. You know when you like finish eating something and the flavor of it just sits in your mouth and you're like, I actually still want that flavor. You know, the one thing throughout this whole show was her hair in her eyes. I just kept being like, is that not bothering you? Like, I don't even like it when my hair is like here. You know what I mean? I'm constantly like pulling it out of my face or pulling it back. Yeah, I have some bacon in the fridge that needs to be used up, so I think it's a breakfast for dinner kind of night. Bacon. I'm not like a huge bacon person. Like when I was vegetarian, it wasn't like I knew people who were like, "Oh, but I miss bacon." And I was like, "No, I can live without it." But every once in a while, and see if you haven't had it for a while, then you can be like, yeah.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
Hydrate. Thank you, Binda. I'm on my last hour. Especially after all that shortbread. Sax it up. You like my lines? Thanks. I use a technique called scumbling, where it's like to build texture. It's like a ton of little sort of squiggly strokes. I don't know how easy it is to see. I mean, I know you can see my cursor. But yeah, that's how I build up texture. I will say the one thing that I really didn't like about this show was Uncle Fester. I don't particularly like that actor. He's just in everything, and I always find him sort of, I don't know, too much and not enough at the same time. Does that make sense? And it's probably because I've heard things about him like outside of like his acting that he's like not fun to work with. But yeah, that was the one part where I was like, ugh. So I still have to put together a poll for our Discord watch party. Of what days and times sort of work for the most people. Probably set up some sort of link that'll take you to like a bunch of questions like, okay, what day works for you, what time works for you, what genre of movie do you want to see, you want to watch, and then from that I'll narrow it down to a few movie choices. Did any of you ever see the Mitchells versus the Machines? Oh, you know what we could watch? We could watch the new Disney Plus Strange New World. I think it's called Strange New World. I haven't seen it yet. It looks different. Oh dear. I got home last night and just crashed, but still only got about 5 hours of sleep. Same, yeah. Yeah. I haven't got more than 5 hours of sleep. Hey, see, I'm talking about sleep now. We have to stop. I don't think I've gotten more than 5 hours of sleep on the regular for the past... What year is it? Since 2014. Oh, that yawn made my eye water. Unfortunately, 5 hours is kind of my average. Like, it's actually a good night if I get like 5.5 hours of sleep. So, I'm working on it. I think that might be one of my goals for this year, is to really focus on getting sleep. Another one that I was thinking of is I'd really like to pick up swimming again. I think it'd be good for me to go like to the pool after work in the morning and swim for like an hour, like lane swim. But like all of that is contingent on me getting a decent night's sleep the night before, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't commit to one unless I commit to the other. With my lupus, I try to make sure I get enough sleep because that's the easiest way to tank your immune system and not getting proper sleep. Yeah, 100%. So many things are directly connected to sleep. And frankly, I've gotten away with it so far, but I'm not going to be able to keep swinging that, especially as I get older. That's why I always get sick during peak season, because all the mandatory hours, extra hours that we have to work will kill my sleep schedule. Yeah. I wish I could go back to like just staying up and working like midnight to 4 a.m. Oh, I had to stop. I already had a coffee. Doesn't help that like this is such a chill vibe. What time is it? 4:30. Don't like that. I was thinking today I want to get back to Stardew Valley soon. It's been a while since I played it, and I'm getting the itch, you know? Plus, Cobra, you really piqued my interest with that, did you call it the extended version? Was that? Just your eyes, just like I hear ya. Mod me up, baby. It is expanded, yeah. I got an update, I think it was yesterday, from Odd Fauna. Actually, I did want to check. Is it on Steam yet? Odd. Oops. Oh, hold just a second. Okay. Odd Fauna. Yeah, here it is. Secret of the Terra Beast. I should actually add it to my wish list. Did I show you guys this? I backed the Kickstarter. Here, wait. Let me go over here for a minute. It's sort of like a claymation style. I'm gonna pause the music. Because I want to show you guys this. Doesn't it look so cool? So you play this little guy, and you live on the back of a Terra Beast. It's like this massive moving, and you like terraform it. So it's like a farming and resource management sim. You harvest, you attract other, creatures to come and live on the Terra Beast. You take care of the weather. It looks so cute, and I love the style. Right? It's got like this claymation kind of... Yeah. So I backed the Kickstarter, I think it was last year or maybe even the year before. And they released the alpha, but they're ready to... They announced, like, I think it was yesterday, I got an announcement saying they're... Oops. Stop. They were ready to announce the, like, beta and early release. Yeah, it looks so cute. Craft, forage, and farm across a whimsical land with new friends in this open world sandbox adventure. What world will you create? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, it's I don't know if it's in early access yet. They said they were going to release early access. Yeah, your world is a massive living beast called a Terra Beast. It's rumored they can live for millennia. Their backs are covered with a thick coat of organic material. It's a fertile land and an ideal place for life to take root. They rely upon asters to help keep them healthy. The world of Terra Beast is procedurally generated and will be different each time you begin a new adventure. As the world grows, your actions help to shape it. Every action you take has an impact on the world. It's up to you to decide how to treat your world. A healthy Terra Beast will grow larger each season. This unlocks new areas for you to explore. New odd fauna, biomes, and crops will become available as the world grows larger. You play as an aster, a special odd fauna, whose biological imperative is to seek out Terra seeds. You will have to form a symbiotic bond with your living Terra Beast world to discover the Terra seed's location. The world is filled with odd fauna for you to meet, chat with them, and get to know them. Give them their favorite treats to show you care. Earn their trust, and you will receive items, recipes, or maybe even a new party member. That there's a... Okay, Molly, what is it? Come here. Why are you crying at me? You want attention? I'm a little busy, but all right. Come here. Come up in your chair. You coming up? Good girl. Oh, she's back there whining at me. Yeah, so it looks very cute. Treat for Molly? Okie dokie. Give me a second. Here, we'll go here so you can see her better. You get another treat. Who gave you one earlier? Lobster? Here, come on up here so everybody can see. Come on. She's like, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. What have I got for you? What have I got? She's being fussy. Come on, Shalaris, give you a treat. Say thank you. Thank you for spending your bubbles. You're drooling all over me. Oh, you knocked it over. Where'd it go? Here it is. Oh, you little weenie. Come here. Honest to goodness, this cat. Diva. Sit there and whine at me and then... Anyways. Yeah, so I'm excited to play that one. I've been thinking about it. I've been actually thinking a lot about Spiritfarer. I played so much of it. I basically started it this time last year. And I played it all the way into like what, June? I think that was the longest game we've played on the channel. Let me get the music back. Bring the beat back. Our current Marmalade himbo is about to have his final health check, and then I get to take pictures of him to help him get adopted. Aww. That's awesome. How old is he? We don't know. Okay. We don't really know the age of any of the cats except Bright Eyes because she was a small baby when she came in, about a month and a half old. Right, yeah. The rest of them, it's like best guess. Like, I guess if that can tell if they're, you know, an adolescent or an adult or a senior. But that's about the best you can get, right? Just want to make sure this is at the right. All we know is that he got dumped. Oh, poor boy. How much battery do I have left? Oh, I don't have much battery left, or else I would set up cat cam. Oh, you know what other movie we watched over the break was Black Adam. It was not great. It's like one of those movies, it was kind of like Eternals, where it was like there was just too much or too many characters that I was supposed to care about that you had just introduced me to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you're gonna bring me the whole Justice Society and I'm supposed to just be on board with all of it? Aaron's all done? Good job, Cobra. What are you rewarding yourself with? You get a treat. I'm so nervous that I'm gonna get to the stables and they're not gonna have that USB stick, and I do not know what I'm gonna do. And I feel so stupid for not putting it on a separate USB stick. But I was just in such a hurry to get it done and get it printed. And the thing is, I had sent it to my regular printer and then they were closed because they were basically closed the week between New Year's and Christmas. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just bring it into Staples. Now I'm gonna go sit down and eat before work. Midgelings! Hey! I'll give you a shout out. Everyone go follow Midgelings! Hydrate! Look at my new water bottle, Midgelings, I got for Christmas. It has all of the hours on it, and it's like, get started. Remember your goal. Keep chugging. Don't give up. Almost there. And then you did it. I got it for Christmas. Happy New Year! How are you doing? How are things? What are you working on? What have you been up to? Do you want to share anything with us? Do you want to post a link? Good. We're working on a Wednesday portrait right now. Just finished a piece today. Getting some thumbnails done. Nice. Show me. Oh, pretty. Wait, what is this from? Finished the game last month, but... Oh, this is from Potion Permit? Did I buy Potion Permit? I think I just got it. Wait, let me switch over here. Beautiful. Look at this pupper. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, okay. Cute. I love the little wings. And all of the, oh my god, I love how you did the fur. Your line work is fantastic. Genuinely. Like, look at this. So good. So much good texture. Yeah? Did I buy Potion Permit? Wait. Now I gotta check. Give me a second. I feel like I did. Or is it just still in my wish list? B. I bought when the past was around. I didn't buy Potion Permit. Maybe I should get it. Oh, wait. Maybe it's Potion Craft that I have. Oh, no. There's Potion Permit. There it is. Ooh, 15% off. Dina! You've heard good things about... Yeah, I have Potion Craft on my wish list. And then I also have Potion Permit. Oh, it looks cute. You're the best chemist around with your trusty tools, a brewing cauldron. I was just showing everybody Odd Fauna, which is something that I backed the Kickstarter for. You're gonna be playing what tomorrow? Odd Fauna? Potion Craft. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played that one either. I have them both on my wish list. Dina, I've been here munching on your shortbread. Alex just got it? Nice. You'll have to tell me how it is. I've heard good things about that too. I got this Friday I'm going to be playing When the Past Was Around. And then wait, let me pull up the schedule. Since y'all are here. So this Friday When the Past Was Around, then we have Marbles Tournament next Friday. I'm going to be playing One Hand Clapping. It's going to be a cosplay. That's our cosplay stream that we unlocked with our charity goals. I'm going to be dressed up as Pizzazz from Gem. And that one uses your voice to like manipulate the world. So you have to like sing higher if you want it to go higher, or sing lower if you want it to go lower. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that looks very fun. We're going to try that. 12-hour stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that actually. And then I have Journey scheduled for February 3rd. I want to do a playthrough of Journey because I've never played. I've had it for ages and I've never played it. So, and we have bonus streams every Wednesday this month, which is another thing that we unlocked. We still have to plan our special guest stream, which I'm hoping will come together. Ooh, I gotta stretch. Ah! Okay, better. I'm hoping that'll come together this weekend. I'm in talks. And then we have a 24-hour stream to plan, but I think I'm gonna save that for February. When the Past Was Around made me cry. Oh, am I gonna cry? I probably will. Yeah, I wanted to kind of get through some of the games that that I had on backlog. I still have Dear Esther. I have Death's Door. And and Mystery Case Files, which I think is like a search game. So that might be fun for the 12-hour stream this month. But yeah. And then between that in the schedule, it's mostly just, you know, art and Minecraft and Coral Island. But I was saying I'd like to get back into Stardew. I got to get Cobra to set me up with the extended edition. And see what that's like. Cuz I've got the itch once again to play Stardew. As you do. But I was thinking about Spiritfarer and like the journey that took us on and how much time we spent in that world. And I'd really love to like find a game that I could sink my teeth into like that again. There was another one on my wish list called Behind the Frame, and that's like an art-based story. Guide brushstrokes and solve a variety of puzzles to help an aspiring artist complete her masterpiece amid her brusque neighbor's gaze and his pesky cat. As her painting starts to take shape, uncover an emotional tale of chance and artistry revealed behind unrelated yet familiar moments. So that one looks interesting too. So that might be another one that I get into. I love like little sort of narrative indie games. Oh, Dina, you know how last night we were talking about YetiCon? I got the acceptance email today. So I got into YetiCon. So that's good. Yeah. I'm excited about that. I'll probably have to book the rooms soon. I was also telling everyone about playing A Quiet Year last night or yesterday and how fun it was. It was. Love to play that again in today. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I was thinking it would be fun to play with like a different group. I guess it does say that I think it said the max players was 4 though, which is like seems small. I feel like you could play with more. Might get too chaotic, yeah, maybe. Oh, just a second. My daughter just wanted to see the progress on the portrait. Me and her really enjoyed this show. It was like... I think it's time to flip it. Okay, not too bad. Thin that out a little bit. That's all my angles here. Yeah, I think it would be fun with more. I think... because then you also get more starting resources. I guess maybe the game would go a little faster because you're drawing more cards, sort of. But it would also be longer between your turns. I guess the other thing is, like, there was only a certain amount of dice. And I don't know if that meant you could only have a certain amount of projects going at one time. So if you were playing with more people, you could basically run out of, like, project dice. But maybe that means you just set it that you, like, if projects are maxed out, then you have to either have a discussion or discover something new. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have to lean back a little bit to take it more in. I've had like an achy neck all day. I don't know if it's just tension or I slept on it weird. You know when it feels like something needs to pop, but you can't get it? Like I need it to just go, you know? Just snap my neck, please. Sometimes you gotta do that manual zoom. You're like, It's true. Wondering what somebody's doing in the kitchen. But like I used to be teased about it in my graphic design class in high school, really? Nah. Heck, in art school they tell you to like physically take a step back from anything you're working on. Cause like, yeah, sure, I could zoom out, but I can also just do this. Because I would get up out of my seat to step back and look at it, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
The other students couldn't figure out why I did that. They were always like, you know there's a zoom, right? And I was like, yeah, but it doesn't help when I want to take more in definitions currently without changing the zoom. Yeah. And plus I have a bad habit of sitting really closely. Yeah, I tend to lean in to my monitors. I do have a bit of a bad habit of that. Like I have to constantly I have to stretch the back of my neck because I tend to push my head forward quite a bit. Even at work. Okay. Notice lately everything I do I have to look down for. Yeah, same, because at work I'm like looking at letters, right? And looking up and looking at letters. And then here even I don't more looking at my phone is one of the biggest things. I can feel it if I'm looking. Usually I try to sit at my the table so that my phone is at least here and it's not right where my head's right down. Because yeah, I can feel it. Do you hear my jaw pop? Thanks. So this is why I don't have bangs. The thought of having my bangs touch my eyelids like it does so often for her. I don't want me blinking to move my hair. You know what I mean? I just don't know how you could stand it. I would constantly be you know? Oh man, I am going to bed early tonight. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness, I have to stop. The computer cards we have at work don't raise any higher than around chest level, and it's just enough for me to tilt my head down to see it, right? Mom used to constantly tell me to keep my hair out of my eyes because it was a pet peeve of hers, and if she couldn't see my eyes or face, and now it's really stuck with me, so the thought of having bangs makes me cringe. Like, I don't mind, you know what I mean? Bangs that touch my eyebrows, for example. Like, bangs to here, not a problem, especially if they're kind of sweepy, sweep to the side kind of thing. It's the bangs to, like, my eyelashes where I'm like, how are you functioning with that? Like, literally, you can't see her eyelashes because of her bangs. And I'm just like, I don't know how you stood that without touching them every 5 seconds to shake them out of your face. I would get bangs. Like, the only thing that stops me from getting bangs is the extra maintenance of them. Because with bangs, it's like I either, especially with my hair, because it's naturally curly, so they'll go all over the place. So I either have to curl them or I have to straighten them. Neither of which I'm invested in doing on a semi-regular basis. There's some really good like highlighting around the edge of her face here, which I'm looking forward to putting in, especially with her hair. The reference I have has thing on her shoulder. I can show you. Oops. This is it here. I want to do this, and then I want to do maybe this in the background with her dancing, because I love this whole weird, well, for one, that whole scene was excellent. But two, I love the dress and the way, the expression.
So I think I might do that. Don't know if I'll make it into a full print, but like I said, I'd love to draw Gwendolyn Christie and maybe Christina Ricci. The scene was genius. Even better when you know that she made the dance up herself. I know. I saw that interview with her. She had to do so much for this role. Like cello lessons, fencing lessons. Language lessons, yeah. Has it been renewed for a second season? I don't think I heard anything yet. I hope so, though. Oh my god, somebody made popcorn and it smells so good. Yeah, they certainly set it up for more seasons. But I hadn't heard if it had been like sort of officially announced that they were going to do a second season. I think the only thing that would stop them would be actor dropouts. True, true, true. Although there's not a ton of the cast that would have to come back necessarily. For some reason, I'm picturing the hand model for Thing not coming back and having a different looking hand in season 2. Could you imagine? my god, Molly is... Wait. Look at this cat. She's like all stretched out with the one paw. Look at her. Sorry, I'm disturbing her. She's like, I'm trying to sleep. But you're so cute all the time and I love you. I only have a half shift tonight. Got fasting blood work in the morning and I'm not working. Yes. Oh, well, that's nice. I was happy today. Today was my first shift back to work after the long weekend. I had Monday off, but that meant that I didn't have to work 8 hours. So it was like easing back into work. It was really nice. Although I was covering the oversize, I was working with a friend, Dion, who's full-time, and some mail came in a little later, and he was like, oh man, I thought we were all done, da 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 da. I was like, oh no. And then we started working on it, and then he was like, wait, you're only here till 8. And I was like, yup, I'm not staying. And he was like, did they ask you to stay? I was like, no, and I'm not gonna ask them. He was like, damn it. Yep, sorry, Dan. I felt so bad because both of us got a bunch of these packets that was obviously from some sort of independent creator, and they were small. They were like maybe this big. But thick, so they probably had like stickers or, you know, keychains or some sort of craft or something like that in them. And they had put just a regular stamp on them, I guess because of their size. But then they had been RTS'd because there wasn't enough postage on them. But the difference for each packet, and there was like 5 of these packages that had probably tried to get out for Christmas, maybe. They had been sent back because the missing postage was 10 cents. And both Dion and I were like, man, that sucks. Like, I don't know. If I was working retail, I would let something go for 10 freaking cents. But maybe there were like 50 of these packets, and the first couple they like let through, and then they were like, wait a minute, this person has done this on every single package. Like, we need to send these back so that they know they can't keep doing this. So like, it could have been something like that, but I definitely felt bad for the people who had maybe ordered stuff from this person and were waiting on it to come, and then because of like a 10 cents postage difference, they weren't gonna get it. It felt bad. But for me, if it had just been a couple, I certainly would have let it go for 10 cents, you know? Especially because they weren't even going that far.
That's why I always go to the post office and get stuff weighed. Yep, exactly. I'm like, you do it, and then I don't have to be paranoid. But even then, I get stuff sent back. Although a couple times it's been because I wrote the address down wrong. But we won't talk about that. Because postage ain't cheap and I hate having too much, yeah. Stop yawning, you're making me yawn. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Like I said, I actually got like a relative, for me, a decent amount of sleep last night. Like I came home and went straight to bed, but and then I napped after work today. So I really shouldn't be feeling it, but for some reason. Swear to God, it's like my daughter's moving furniture up there sometimes. A black and white cat came to the door again this morning. I was sitting having my breakfast when I got home from work. And it doesn't beg for anything. It just looks for my cats. It's like it just wants to have an interaction.
And I don't even know if it like sees it as negative. It's almost like it thinks it's a game. Because it's not like, oh, it wants my attention and then it sees my cats and is like, "Rawr." It's more like, hey, where's your cats? Hey, hi. Meanwhile, my cats are like, fuck off. My cats get like super stressed about it, but this cat is just like, hey, do you guys want to play? And I'm almost positive it's coming from one of the neighbors' houses. It's not. It's this cat. If it had been out in the type of cold and the storms that we've had the last, month, its coat is shiny. It's like still plump, well fed. Its feet are relatively clean. You know what I mean? It's definitely coming from a home. Which is crazy to me because if you've lived in this neighborhood for any length of time, like, there are coyotes and skunks and raccoons and foxes and dogs and, you know what I mean? Like, we have a big, massive park and green space nearby. Like, it just seems irresponsible. Not to mention against the bylaw. Cat has been back in my backyard the past few days and it's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah, this one like sort of disappeared for a long while too, or it was coming around when I wasn't seeing it. It's very possible too. Isn't it crazy how it goes from like this sketch, which like, I don't know, it just looks like a mess to me. Like it goes from this to this. Isn't that wild? It's always interesting to me. How's it going? Happy New Year! Time-lapse time, yeah. I really should create time-lapses of my art streams, but there's so much editing. Happy New Year! It's going. First day back to work, so I'm adjusting again. Yeah, it was the same with me this morning. I was like, hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, I had a question. How long do you guys keep your tree up? Because my this is still up behind me, obviously, but my Christmas tree is still up too. Because all of that goes together. I tend to put it up the first weekend in December, and then I usually leave it up until mid-January. I'm actually literally going to have to schedule a day to take it down, because otherwise, if I don't, it's just going to sit there.
You take yours down Christmas Day? What? You don't even leave it up for Boxing Day? Like, ours still has, like, the opened presents underneath it, or at least half of them. The stuff we haven't eaten and or worn. You haven't put a tree up in 15 years. How come, Cobra? Just because you're a cat? Or it's just not something you want to do? There's like something big and rumbling going down our street right now. If it was snowy, I would have guessed a snowplow, but it's not snowy. If I don't do it the day of, then I get distracted and stays up for longer than I want. Yeah, that's definitely, I understand that. I think it wasn't last year, but it was a year before. Like, it was the first pandemic Christmas, like 2020 to 2021. I actually think my tree stayed up till like February. Like, we took it down because it was going to be in the way of watching the Super Bowl kind of thing. So I was like, we can't do that again. But even now, it's like, I'm away this weekend. Pasta's popping in. Hey, Pasta. Been a while since we've had a pasta in stream. Sample of my pasta. How's it going, Pasta? Happy New Year. Tree became too much to hassle to put it up and decorate. We hated all those fiber optic trees, and Christmas became too bittersweet to bother with one. Yeah, I understand. I low-key love Alistair's tree, where it's just the, like, triptych paintings with the lights punched through. I think that's fantastic. Easy setup, easy takedown. Don't have to worry about mess or pets. Takes up way less space. I know, exactly. It's not a production to like put up or take down, and I love that. Looking epic? Thanks, Pasta. It's getting there. If I do a full Wednesday piece, I gotta get our boy Eugene in there, eh? Both my kids were like, if Eugene dies, we are rioting. For a while, I had an extra large Christmas gift bag that had a tree on it, and I would safety pin it up to the wall like Christmas Eve just to stick the presents under, and then take it down Christmas Day. Yeah, just carried it downstairs and put it on the shelf. This process is so long. Which one are you talking about, Shalaris? For real though, protect Eugene. Yeah, with our lives. And I lost it when his two moms came. I was like, he's got two moms. I was like, goddamn. Okay, lurk away. As I'm process so long. As I'm theoretically getting a new phone. Oh, the pictures. That's right. Yeah. How are you doing it though? Are you not just connecting the phone to your computer? Or are you moving it from one phone to the new phone? No, you haven't gotten the new phone yet. You have over 1K? I think if I remember correctly with my last phone, I just like hooked it up to my computer and just left it transferring. Just walked away. Because you can download the like Samsung app for your computer. And now I have it set to kind of back up. So it just does that. The cable isn't registering, so I'm individually selecting each picture and then clicking move to drive. Whoa. Yeah. That would take a gajillion years. Oh, that sucks, Shalaris. I'm sorry. Still though, new phone. Do you know what you're gonna get yet? Or are you just gonna go see what the deals are? My mom told me last night, but now my brain is just fuzz from moving pictures. Oh, Shalaris. I haven't even looked at like what a new phone. I used to get the Note all the time, and then the Note 7 like exploded. So I was like, and I never got a Note 7. Luckily, that was sort of in between. And then I got a Huawei, and then that was bad. And which just sucks because I really loved my Huawei phone. Like the camera on it and the battery life was phenomenal. And so then this one I have is a Galaxy S20, I think. I always forget. I think it's a Galaxy S20.
Oh, good idea. I actually have not saved it. Well, actually, what time is it? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Put it here. Wednesday. 23. First new work of the new year. And actually, we made a lot of good progress on it today. Like the majority of the face. Looks pretty good. Let's see who's around to raid. Ooh, Atmosphere's playing Coral Island. Whoa, mute. Devi's doing art. I just raided Devi recently. Let's raid Atmos. He's starting Coral Island for the first time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's raid, yeah, I raided Devi recently. Like just last week, I think. Let's raid Atmos. Please be join me for the raid if you can. As soon as that goes in, I will give you your raid messages. Yeah, it's his first playthrough. Follow raid. And sub raid. Go ahead and copy those. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had lots of fun. Stream tomorrow, bonus stream. I think we're gonna play some Gemcraft tomorrow. Maybe I really want to get this pumpkin and melon machine going. And then Thursday, Coral Island. Friday, When the Past Was Here, which I'm very excited for. Oh, also, we'll do shout out for mobile users. I hope that's right. Is that right? Hold, please. Atmospheres, yes. Alistair gifting a sub! Gifting a sub to Cobra! Oh, I'm so glad. Cobra was having issues with their PayPal, so their sub didn't go through. So thank you so much for gifting that. That's so kind, Alistair. Oh, we raided. Oopsie, oopsie, doopsie. If you're still watching this, sorry. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.